So we want to welcome every single person on this call tonight. We've just seen some videos. People are so excited about FSP, which is the new coin being launched by the SCF blockchain. And why should they be so excited tonight? We're going to go in depth as to what makes this project very exciting in this time and space and why you should get involved. We are in such an exciting time of the crypto bull run season, and we are seeing, 10x is being made, 20x's, 30x's, 100x's, right? Amazing stuff is happening right now. And by all means, you should not be left behind. Now, this blockchain we call the SCF blockchain. It is a financial blockchain, and they are in the midst of really launching their hackathon fund, right? And what is this? It is an incubation engine for the FSP and the ecology. It aims to promote the innovation of blockchain technology through global hackathon activities and help the SCF blockchain become a global leader in the financial field. The whole mission of this hackathon fund plan is to cultivate talent for the FSP, igniting innovative thinking within FinSwap, cultivating technical talent for FinSwap, drive the development of the FinSwap technology community. And what is FinSwap? FinSwap is basically SCF's own decentralized exchange, just like how Binance has its own DEX, which is PancakeSwap, right? Ethereum has their own DEX called Uniswap. Now, SCF has their own DEX called the FinSwap Decentralized Exchange, right? And in order to participate and be able to get your FSP coin, which is the native token of the FinSwap Decentralized Exchange, everyone has an opportunity to donate, right? And when you make your donation, you're able to do so and buy your FSP using USDT, or if you're already part of the project and you have FUSD, you can pair your USDT with FUSD and get even double of the amount of tokens that you would have gotten if you had just done USDT. So when you do your donation to the hackathon fund, you get the FSPs, right? And there are many benefits for persons who have bought the FSPs and holding the FSPs, and we'll go into that in more detail shortly. Now, FSP is the platform's utility token issued by FinSwap, right? Users holding the FSP tokens will enjoy multiple benefits such as platform dividends, voting rights, governance, incentives, and so much more. Now, the core technological advantages of the FSP over a lot of other decentralized exchanges out there is, first of all, the technical architecture, which is the dual chain lightning interaction or the atomic swap service. So what is the atomic swap? The atomic swap is basically being able to swap one coin on one blockchain and to another coin on another blockchain. For example, Bitcoin to Ethereum, Ethereum to Solana, Solana to BNB, for example, right? But not only that, the automatic market maker mechanism, which allows for the gas fees for trading between these assets to be very low, reducing the slippage and addressing some of the huge challenges that we have in this industry when it comes to cross-chain liquidity. Usually, if you want to, let's say, swap your Bitcoin for Ethereum or any other coin on another exchange, you would have to first send it to a centralized exchange. They're, incurring a huge gas fees, right? Just to send it to your centralized exchange, then swap it to the coin that you want. You're going to incur another gas fee there, and then you're gonna have to send it to where you need it, which is another gas fee again. And I'm sure many of us who are on this call that have any knowledge of the crypto space, we know that, for example, if you're sending Ethereum or if you're sending Bitcoin, for example, those gas fees are very, very high. So if we can find a solution to be able to swap between the two and other coins as well, without incurring those high gas fees, we have definitely taken a great step in the right direction. Now, not only that, but this blockchain also has a high throughput, which is over 80,000 transactions per second, which is very, very fast, even faster than Visa's blockchain, which does 65,000 transactions per second. So that definitely says a lot about this blockchain, right? Now, the FSP coin, which is FinSwap's native coin that is being launched at the end of this month, the total supply of that coin is 10 billion coins. Now, 50% is being reserved for the airdrop. This is what you're able to purchase right now. This is where you're able to purchase from that 50%. Then 20% for liquidity mining. 15% goes for FSP's lab, academic, and ecological contributions, 10% for FSP's operation and technical research and development, and 5% for community promotional plans. Okay? Now, this hackathon is going to help to propel the FSP ecosystem projects. First, through the IDO sale, which is going on right now, deep strategic collaboration with several companies in DeFi, gaming, artificial intelligence, and so forth. At all of these hackathon events, what is going to be happening is that many blockchain developers are going to be converging at these events, pitching new projects that can be launched on the blockchain, because FSP is going to be just like PancakeSwap, just like a Uniswap, just like all of these decentralized exchanges that have hundreds of projects being launched on that blockchain, on that exchange every single day, right? We also will be getting airdrop benefits, guys. So every single one of these projects, because you are an investor right now, because you are buying into the FSP right now, that's going to make you eligible to receiving airdrops of every single project that is launched on the FinSwap decentralized exchange straight into your wallet for free. This is huge. You never know which projects are going to be doing a 10x, a 20x, a 30x, a 100x, right? But you will have these coins in your wallet free of charge as an airdrop, and that is very, very valuable. Now let's look at the value of FSP, right? What they're looking to achieve this year, 2024, is $20 billion in market cap, right? That means that the coin could be worth $200 or more. They're predicting $300 at least by the end of this year. The next year, their goal is $80 billion, making the coin over $800 to $1,000 a coin. Now, currently, as of tonight, the coin is sitting at the value of $1.17. Yes, the coin already has value. And how are they doing that? They're doing it by initiating an inside buyback of persons who are actually selling some of their FSPs early. The company is buying it back and burning it out of circulation, thus creating a value of the coin even before launch. So that means that when launch comes into play at the end of this month, we could look at this coin being $5, $10 or more, right? On launch. So imagine that you came in right now, you bought your coin at $1.17 as of tonight, And then when it launches at $5 or $10. You have already 5 or 10x there, right? So that is so, so valuable. And of course, will create such an amazing bag for you in this crypto bull run season. Now, for this hackathon fund tour that the company is doing here, they started off in Malaysia in January. So they're basically hitting 12 countries for the entire year, one country for each month. January was Malaysia. February was Thailand. This month, Vietnam. The next month, South Korea. Then India, Japan, Pakistan, Nigeria, Philippines, Dubai, Singapore, and Los Angeles, ending the year in Los Angeles, California, in the US of A, right? And if you look at their schedule here, you will see that they have planned out these events down to the locations and dates all the way to the end of the year, guys, all the way to the end of the year. So they absolutely mean business, and they're about to market the heck out of this FSP. And what does that mean for you as an investor? Of course, whenever you're dealing with a coin project, right? Marketing is everything. Anybody would tell you that marketing is everything, because when you have a major and heavy marketing, then of course the result of that is major players and huge influx of money coming into that project and pumping the price to unbelievable heights. Now, we don't know where the price can go, but definitely we are in a good position having gotten in at $1.17 currently. So they will end the year with the event in Los Angeles, California. That's on December 27th at the Beverly Hills Wilshire Hotel, right? I'm definitely going to be here. Hope that you guys will join us. So the objectives of this global hackathon events is to promote the technological innovation for FSP, cultivate technical talents for the FSP, increase awareness of emerging technologies for the FSP coin, enhance the brand image of it, drive the ecological development of the SCF blockchain, and to build a global community for the FSP and SCF blockchain on a whole. So this is major, major, major. Let's look a bit at the FSP value, right? Now, many persons who have been in the project with us from since last year would ask, okay, so why FinSwap? Why now? Why is the company decided to focus on FinSwap? Well, first of all, it was the application in the ecosystem that has been making the most revenue and profit. Now, that is business 101, right? If you're running a business and a particular product or a particular service is selling more than others, then of course you're going to focus on that particular product or service, because that is what's going to bring you the most success in your business. So it's the same thing here. They realize that, okay, FinSwap has been giving them the most profit, because although we haven't been using it for the cross-chain features as yet, as that has not been launched, but it will be launched with the FSP at the end of this month. But we have been using it for internal transactions, right? Swapping our SCF main to SCF Fin or SCF main to FUSD and back and forth and so on inside of the ecosystem. And every single one of those transactions does what? Every single one of those transactions charges gas fees. Okay. Not only that, but we also have FinPay. FinPay has also been working in the background, guys. Actually, it has never stopped. He's been working in the background, and companies are doing major transactions in FUSD. And of course, the gas fees for that are being charged is in the SCF coin, right? So this also helps with the stability of the ecosystem, and thus Because this is something that we have been using and that has been in the ecosystem, it is easily adopted. Of course, it's fast to market for the same reason, but also we have the amazing timing of the crypto bull run season. Now, decentralized exchanges on a whole are very, very profitable ventures. Binance, for example, does over 10 billion in daily trading volume with over 150 million users, right? Can you imagine over 150 million users, being charged 10 cents, 20 cents a transaction, doing several transactions a day, swapping back and forth, trading on the Binance platform, futures, all of that stuff, right? Sending funds in and out, depositing and withdrawing. All of this is being charged in gas fees. Let's take a look at Uniswap, right? Uniswap does over 1 billion in gas fees, okay? With over 30 million 30 million users on that platform trading every single day, okay? So it goes without saying that, of course, exchanges are very, very profitable venture. And of course, FinSwap is not going to be left out of that equation. Currently, FinSwap has over 61 million addresses. And, the company is saying if only we could activate at least 610,000 active users, but better than that, if we could get 3 million users actively using and trading and holding the FSP, right? We will do our launch, but not only that, we will be pushing our FSP to other exchanges like Binance, BitGet, OKX, PancakeSwap, and so many other exchanges and listings, right? All over. But of course, these particular exchanges, in order to be listed, you have to, as a project, hit certain requirements in order to be able to be listed on these exchanges, right? Now, for the FSP holders, you get various benefits. First, you earn dividends from the transaction fees happening every single day inside of the ecosystem of 0.3%, between 0.3 to 100%, right? In dividends. For those who have done their donations already, I'm sure you're already seeing your dividends. If you are on this call and you've already done your donations, you're seeing your dividends coming up in your account, drop some ones in the chat for me right now. Let's just let everyone know, hey, we're receiving our dividends, right? You also get to participate in incentive programs that will be launched by the company, all right? Voting rights on FinSwap platform. And as I mentioned earlier, airdrops from every new listing to FinSwap Dex. You're going to get an airdrop of that straight into your wallet, guys. That is free money, okay? Now, the FSP is going to be used for paying of trading fees in FinSwap and also gas fees. In future, it could be used as gas fees for the SCF as well. So you're going to look for a way to really integrate that and, have the FSP and the SCF work in tandem in every area of the ecosystem. And that, of course, is going to help to drive the price up because persons are going to need their FSPs and they're going to need their SCFs in order to perform transactions on the blockchain. Another important factor is the deflationary features of FSP. Now we're seeing one of them, for those of us who are already in this project, we're seeing one of these features already being done inside of the FSP ecosystem, right? We're seeing that being done on the FSP coin, where the company basically said, hey, we're creating a mechanism right now to buy back FSPs and burn those FSPs that persons use to cash out to USDT, burn out the FSPs from circulation and create a value of the price. So they decided to launch that mechanism some days ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, and already the coin has gone from $1 to $1.17, right? So this is steadily, steadily, steadily growing. And so every single day, I'm sure we're going to be seeing more and more that the price is rising higher and higher every single day. And of course, that means for those of you who have done your donations, and I'm seeing all the ones in the chats, thank you so much, guys, right? For all of you, your investments are growing in value on a daily basis. But not only that, but once the FSP is launched, 10% of all the donations are going to be used to buy back even more FSPs and burn them out of circulations. Guys, this is going to give the price a significant bump. Look forward. I'm very excited to see exactly how this coin is going to perform. I think we're going to be so pleasantly surprised, right? Next, of course, is the linear release. This is another deflationary feature. So what this is a 180-day release, right? So for example, if you have 1,000 FSP, okay, over the course of 180 days, this FSP is going to be dripped to you every single day until you have received the whole of the 1,000 FSP, right? So let's say, for example, 1,000 divided by 180, that's about 5.55 coins per day, right? Every single day, right? If the coin is at $10 per coin, that is $50 a day. If it's at $100 a coin, that's $500, $555 a day, right? And so on and so on and so forth. But what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to allow for the coin to rise steadily, right, in value. Now, most coins in this space, and anyone who's been in this space for a while can tell you, especially if you've traded coins on dexes like PancakeSwap, any of these new releases, right? Most of the time, this is what happens, okay? A coin comes up, it launches, it goes up, boom, then it goes so and it petters out and it does this. Okay? Like at least 95% of them, this is what happens, right? There's one nice little wave, people take profits here, and then it goes down. Most of the time, it goes down even past the listing price, right? The price that it was even launched at, okay? And then a lot of people are left holding their bags because this happened, they didn't sell here, it sold off, and they're holding and holding and hoping that this is gonna pump again. But most of them do not, because most of them are pumps and dumps. But that's not what we want to see. So the thing is, there are people who are buying huge amounts of FSPs, 10,000, 200,000, 100,000, 500,000. FSPs, right? And definitely you don't want these guys to have access to all of that all at one time to dump on the market and do what I just illustrated. Okay. For example, take a look. This is actually a great example of what I'm just talking about. This is Filecoin. Okay, look at how it launched, right? It launched like this, and then people started selling off. They tried again to get to it, but then they sold off again. And as you can see, the price now is lower than the price it even launched at. Okay, this coin has not pumped again since. All right, this is what normally these coins look like. Okay, but when we have something called a linear release, meaning that you get your coins in, in small sums, you get it in portions. So that means that it's gonna be going up. There's gonna be a little sell-off because people are taking profit. It's gonna move up again. There's gonna be a little sell-off. And that's how it's going to continue to rise steadily. And this is what we want to see. There has to be mechanisms in place in order to control the growth of the coin so that our assets gain major value. And we know that, of course, the developers behind this project, they definitely know what it takes in order to control the growth of the coin. We have seen them do it so many times. Just look at the SCF, right? The SCF rose steadily, and even whilst the project was being upgraded, it stayed steady at $65 per coin. When they opened up everything, it dipped to $50, and then it quickly recovered right away and is now back at $61 a coin, right? So guys, these guys know what they're doing. But even as we're looking at Filecoin, just look at the potentials here as well, right? The persons who were early investors that bought here, okay? Because this is where we are at with FSP right now, okay? The persons who bought here, they bought it at 75 cents per coin, right? So let's say, for example, you bought 1,000 coins. You wanted 1,000 Filecoin. You bought it at 75 cents per coin. You just spent $750, okay? And then the coin did an all-time high of $245, right? Remember, you have 1,000 coins, okay? Sell it at $245 per coin. You have just made $245,000, okay? This is how you really make profits in the crypto space, especially when it comes to coins. You buy low and you sell high. And then when it dips, you buy the dip and then you sell at the high again, right? That's how it's done. That is how you profit in this space. Okay. And so we are in the same boat here, where we have the opportunity to buy FSP at its low, even before the launch, right? And when it launches, who knows how far it will go? Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm very excited to find out. Now we have the, potential, and we have the benefit of being inside of the crypto bull run season, aka the year of the Bitcoin halving, the fourth halving of a Bitcoin. And as we can see by this chart, the same thing happens at every halving. Look at 2012. It went from $2.54 to $1,000. In 2016, it went from $269 to $2,500, then $7,325, right? 2020, it went from there all the way up to $64,000. That was the last all-time high. And in this season, it dipped all the way to $17,000. And right now, it is at $72,000. It broke the last all-time high, guys. And of course, what usually happens when this happens is that it brings up all of the other smaller market cap coins, as in coins that are still at under a penny, dollar, $2, $5, $10, those type of coins, right? Where you can actually make an investment and earn 5x, 10x, 20x, 30x. Bitcoin currently at the price it is at, it is hard for someone to be able to do, a 5 or a 10x or a 20x, because the price is high. To get one coin, you have to spend $72,000. But when you're looking at projects like FSP, where you can start buying the coins for as low as $1.17 and possibly do a 20x or 100x or even more, this is where the real profit lies. So we are in the season where the Bitcoin fourth halving is happening. Ethereum's third halving is happening. If you haven't got Ethereum, get it. I've been saying that for a few weeks. I said this when Ethereum was $1,000. I don't know if you guys remember when I said it on that Zoom sometime last month. Actually, I've been saying it since January. And Ethereum is now at $4,000. So anyone who listened to me at that time is already 4x on their investment there, right? We also have the metaverse, GameFi, NFTs, DeFi, and tokenization of assets. All of these various, niches inside of the crypto season. Okay, all of these niches inside of this crypto space, seeing huge amounts of liquidity coming in. We're seeing trillions of dollars coming in from major firms like BlackRock and all of these hedge funds and so on. And we're also seeing that now persons, not just persons, but also governments and institutions are looking at crypto as a more secure and better safe haven to keep their assets, right? To keep their assets safe rather than fiat currency. So can you imagine just what is happening here? We are literally placed and positioned in the right place at the right time. So FSP, of course, has the support from the community builders such as you, such as I, and all the people all around the world, the global SCF community, helping this project to really get to its highest heights. One of the biggest factors when it comes to cryptocurrency and projects and coins is that the community is the most important part. I've seen so many crypto projects. They have great developers. They have a great coin. The project has utility. The coin has utility. However, they have no community. And because of that, the project fails dismally, doesn't even get off the ground at all. And when you look at the project, amazing project, like, whoa, what this guy has created here, this is amazing. But with all of that and no community, they go absolutely nowhere. So guys, you are very important. You're very important to building this project to where it will be. Okay, then of course we have the FSP burn mechanism that's going to go into pushing the coin up, the linear release, and also the best timing ever, which is the crypto bull run season. They couldn't have chosen a better time to actually launch the FSP coin. So if the FSP coin's highest peak is at least $300 in the first wave or second wave, whichever it might be, and you just have 1,000 FSP, that means your stake of 1,000 FSP could be worth over $300,000. If you have 2,000 FSP, that's 600,000. 3,000 FSP, that's 900,000. 4,000 FSP, that's 1.2 million, right? You can go on and you can do the math from where you sit, but I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from. Also, holding your FSPs will start earning you dividends, and this will earn you dividends until the launch of the FSP. So once the FSP is actually launched, then the daily dividends are going to stop. So those of you who have already made your donation, congratulations. You're receiving dividends in the meanwhile. That is making you some more money on the side daily, right? And that's gonna be amazing. Once you're able to cash that out, I'm sure you'll be cashing out a very nice pack. And also, persons who've made their donations are now eligible for other FinSwap benefits like the airdrops and all the other benefits that we mentioned earlier. So even as you are, contemplating what we have just spoken about, of course, you have to make sure to consider your risk to reward ratio, right? Can you afford to risk $1,000 to make 300,000, to make $1 million, to make 2 million, right? Is it something that you can afford to lose? Is it something that if you lost it, you're not going to cry about it? You're not going to say, oh my God, I just lost this, right? You're going to say, well, all right, I took a calculated risk for my future and the future of my family. It didn't work out. All right, we are moving on. We're going through to the next, right? Or are you going to be sad about that? So only put in what you can afford to lose, what you won't be worried about. Of course, when calculating your risk, you think, how long can the project last? Well, the project has already lasted over 3 years now. We're on the 3-year mark. And as you can see, they are launching a full-scale hackathon event for the entire year in 12 different countries to launch the FSP and launch the FinSwap decentralized exchange, on which hundreds and thousands of new projects are going to be launched. What does that say to you? Will the project last? I think absolutely yes. Okay. Then, of course, we have to think about what's the projected income after a week, a month, 3 months. Is there upside potential to make $1 million? I think we've already established there's upside potential to make more than $1 million. It just depends on how you really position yourself in this opportunity right now. Are you going to make sure that you have enough coins to be able to cash out that type of payday? Or are you just, sitting on 100 coins, right? It's really, really up to you. Now, for all the marketers in the house, there is also a marketing plan here, right? A very, very generous one at that. Now, this particular slide isn't updated. I'm still waiting for the updated slides to be made available, right? But we have one of the highest payouts in the market. So this would be 50%, about 50% payout. Okay, fast payment. That means every single day, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, you're going to receive your commissions for any volume that was generated in the previous day. Okay, easy to duplicate. It's a 2x2 duplication system, which means that you just need to have 5 directs as a minimum requirement. Then you only need to build 2 legs in order for you to be able to rank up through the system. Positive cash flow means this system is not overpaying. This is a very, very important factor here, right? No overpaying, guys. This means that this marketing plan is long-term, free of any kind of worry about crashing or anything like that. Okay, because this is only based on positive cash flow, meaning that you only get paid on volume that was generated in the past 24 hours. Okay, so basically on your level 1, so let me cross this, you're going to earn 10%. Okay, level 2, 2%, and then level 3, all the way down to 20, you're going to earn 1% of all donations made inside of the system. Okay, then you have the team bonuses when you hit rank. So the first rank is GM. That requires for you to have 5 direct sponsors and 50,000 in team sales. VP is 150,000 in sales with 2 persons who are GMs on separate legs. Okay. SVP is 500,000 with 2 VPs. ED is 2 SVPs, 2 million in volume. MD is 2 EDs, 6 million in volume. And then the highest rank here is GP, which leaves you with 2 MDs and 15 million in sales, right? And of course, respectively, you earn 4% on all your volume, 8% override, 12%, 16%, 20%, and 21% override, guys. It's an amazing thing here. Okay, next, of course, you've got the earnings quota. So whatever you actually donate, you're going to be able to earn a certain number times that in commission. So if you're a regular account, okay, you get to earn 3 times. So let's say you did 500, you get to earn 3 times that amount in commissions. You can earn up to $1,500, right? If you're a GM, you can earn 4 times, that's $2,000, and it goes all the way up to GP, which is 9 times, in this case would be $4,500. And then once you have maxed that out, then you do another donation, get yourself some more FSPs, and it opens up more earning potentials for you. Okay. So it's a very simple system with a powerful matrix structure. If you did it by a 2x2 matrix structure, if you structured it that way, you could earn down 20 levels at least $10 million. But if you only did 10% of the work, you could make at least $1 million, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so can one active person bring 2 active people in 1 week? I think definitely we can. For those who are already here and you already have your team, all you need to do is wake up your team. Say, hey guys, come take a look at this. This is what is happening right now in the project. Get positioned to earn big in the next 30 to 60 days. Don't be left out, because we don't want anyone to be left out, especially since we've been waiting for a while. We want to make sure that everyone is in a position to win and win big, because we want to win all together, right? And even as you do this, you know, it could take you up to 5 months to achieve 20 levels and make over $1 million in profits, plus whatever you earn in the bull run. It could be 600,000, it could be 900,000 or $1 million. It all depends on you. So are you ready for the crypto bull run season? Are you ready? If you just have 1,000 FSP and the highest peak is $300, you're looking at a potential here of $300,000 or more. Who knows? It could do even more than $300. Who knows? We're going to be waiting in the wings with bated breath and see just how far this goes. But guys, I think this is going to be very, very exciting in the next couple of months. So all that is left to do right now is take action now. If you are on this call and you are new to this opportunity, get with whomever invited you to this call and let them know, hey, I'm ready to get started. All you're going to need is your USDT, right? If you are new, if you are on this call and you are in this already and you have a team that are ready in SCF, all you need is your USDT, and you can utilize your FUSD to double the amount of coins that you are going to receive. Okay, so that's a benefit. You can use your FUSD because your FUSD is a stable coin and is 1 for $1. You can use that to double the amount of coins that you receive. But guys, the important thing right now is make sure to stake your position, stake your claim in this next wealth movement. Don't get left behind at all. Don't be one of those who are sitting on the sidelines, sitting on, on the fence, just watching everybody else succeeding and waiting until it's too late. You don't want to be one of those persons that FOMO in and buy in at the top. The profits is in buying low and selling high. So whilst it's low, grab it right now.